Welcome to CMAR, everybody. Crypto is my retirement. This is your host, King Harry III. This is you watching me on my journey to $10 million. If you're watching this today, this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just on my way to $10 million. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Join my Patreon immediately. Join my subscription immediately. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit the damn like buttons if you're in the building. So today, I have an epiphany about what's about to take place. No, I was not told this from no one. This came directly from the mind. And the mind might be the source. The mind is the source of everything. Never forget that. So, first thing I have to do on the show, I have to shout out my gang members. Right? I got to shout out to the gang. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, shout out to We Rep Crypto for Life. He's a fan of the show. Shout out to Benny Frank. He's a gang member. Shout out to Jester Man. He's a fan of the show. Shout out to Jester Leo, the piano cat. He's a straight gang member. Shout out to Shirazio. He's a fan of the show. Shout out to Richard P. He's a fan of the show as well. And shout out to one of the first gang members of the show, Bullish Prince of Wales. And shout out to Sonja Ingram. Thank you for supporting the greatest crypto channel that ever existed. The crypto channel that people are going to be praying and wishing that they was here right now. Now, I see we got 6 people in here. I would like to wait for a little bit more people, but if not, oh well, you will be left behind. So, as I was looking at DogeGF once again, and we're coming close to this moon date that I have been telling people that's going to appear. And that's in less than 10 days, about 10 days, that allegedly we're supposed to have DogeGF. We're supposed to have DogeGF on the moon with Doge. That's right. So, what I'm going to do is, we're going to look at the Doggie and see what is this Twitter combined with DogeGF, combined with Elon Musk, combined to what's going on in the world. What is look like? I am a prophet. I know what's going to come. As I'm looking right now and I see what's going on, I see some very sad doggies. These doggies are very sad. These doggies are not wagging their tail. These doggies are sad doggies. Do not believe the sad doggies. This is you. This is your life. This is your opportunity. If you don't believe it doesn't happen, Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan, I'm all on the line. If you are watching this right now and you are a part of the Doggie Society Endgame agenda, you know what's about to happen. Do not let these doggies get you out your position. There's some bad doggies in the group. There's some horrible doggies in the group. These doggies have a sense of bad direction. They're bad luck doggies. They're the doggies that always go to the wrong place. They're the doggies that's always having a hard time leading other doggies. Doggie Society Endgame Master Plan, the plan of all plans. Now, let's talk. Enjoy the show. See right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. This is going to be a great video. See, I think I'm a little bit frozen in time. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. It's magic. See how that works? Let's see. All right, so shout out to Nadheev. Nadheev said, Doji up to the moon, let's go. Manuel Diago said, keep buying Doji up. That is right. We're going to discuss why you should be buying Doji up at these prices. Why your life is forever going to be changed. We're going to discuss this. I suggest you guys to get you some popcorn. I suggest you guys to, if you don't have you some popcorn right now, get you some popcorn. If you need some water, we'll get some water. Because when I'm going to, the picture I'm about to paint, I'm about to imitate Picasso with verbiage. I'm about to give you the imagination. I'm about to paint the picture for you. And something's going to happen inside of you. Something's going to happen inside of you that you know if you don't take action, you're going to zero. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. So as you look up right now, we have 10 days left to Doge Girlfriend Goes to the Moon. Now, certain people know what I'm talking about, and certain people don't know what I'm talking about. And the reason why is because the information got leaked so quickly that it is throwing people off guard, and even the Doge situation. There's rumors that Doge is going on Emirates on the 14th. Said, what is in 10 days? What is in 10 days? Brazo. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to show you guys, right? Let me show you something. Let's see. But first of all, look at this doggy. Look at the doggy. She looks like a very happy doggy. Very happy doggy. And if you guys don't do the right things, you will pay. Doge GF is a different type of doggy. It's a doggy that gets bones when it's good. It's a doggy where we're going to reward when the good doggies act good. And we're going to name it Reciprocity. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. Now, what you guys got to understand is that if you're a bad doggy, it's going to be kind of hard for you. It's going to be very hard for you. For you to be a bad doggy and Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan in this, you're going to zero and you will be left behind. All right. Let me drink something real fast. All right. So, I want to talk about the Superbowl commercial, right? Now, previously, there was people that was like, hey, it's this Doge GF, and people was literally, we had a whole team of people that rallied around if this possibility of being Doge GF. But I have some amazing news to let you know. If you're a bad doggy right now, turn to a good doggy right now. This right here is Doge GF for real. See this? Listen to me. And this was the day before Valentine's Day. This was a hint. This was a hint. But what happened was, it was in our face the whole time. You was expecting. You was truly expecting them to just tell you. You truly expected that they was just going to just say, this is Doge GF. This is for the chosen ones. You seek and you may find. There's going to be a lot of bad doggies around you that's going to be like, it's not going to pump. There's going to be sinister doggies that's going to be like, let me get some of your doggy coins. Take your money out of this doggy and put it in that doggy. Or put it in this thing that's not a doggy but it's bad. Doggie Society Endgame Master Plan. What it is hidden in plain sight. This is Doggie. So basically, they're letting you know we're going to display the most beautiful doggy of all time. The most beautiful doggy of all time, we're going to display that on the day before Valentine's Day. We're going to display that for you. But we're not going to tell you if this is a new doggy. But when it's 2000, when it's Valentine's Day of next year, everybody's going to know that they're in a relationship. Everybody's going to know that this doggy was a different doggy. This was Doggie. This was Doggie. This was phase 4. That was quarter 1. Quarter 1, phase 4. Listen, quarter 1, phase 4. I show you the doggy. They should have just said on phase 4, I'm going to show you the doggy. That's what they should have did. But what you guys don't understand is, and I understand now, let me move over so you can see what I'm showing you. The phase 4 right here, you was assuming that the rollout was going to come. You was assuming that it was going to be, hey guys, this is Doggie, and buy it now. It's a frenzy. And we got the staking box. We're gonna do all that. See, phase 4 is translation for Doggie Society Endgame Master Plan. It says build, build, build. Anytime that you have to say build, build, build 3 times, it means you're doing a whole lot of building. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Mr. Batman, sir. Shout out to Greg. You love my content? Thank you. I love your viewership. How about that? You love my content? I love your viewership. Become my member. Because if not, something's bad's going to happen to you. This, what we're doing right here, this is Doggie Society In-Game Master Plan. There will be a time when you doggies are speaking, and if your doggies is not on my members, you're not going to be able to speak. So be a good doggy and join the membership, because you will get left behind. And I'm going to guarantee that the bad doggies get punished. I'm going to guarantee that the bad doggies doesn't have a voice. I don't reward bad doggies. You can be a bad doggy all you want. You can be the baddest doggy. You have your free right to be the baddest doggy, but just know what comes with that. So if you're a good doggy, you're going to go to the membership, you're going to sign up to the membership, and you're going to exercise your free speech. You're going to be a good doggy because you paid for your free speech, like the Doggie platform that's going to drop on Twitter. Because on Twitter, the good doggies that are going to pay $8 a month or less than $10 a month are going to have access to the things that the good doggies love, which is social media, which is Uber, which is for a discounted rate. Imagine Netflix. Imagine you're signing up for Twitter, and the Twitter package is the best package in the game. But you have to be a good doggy. If you're not a good doggy, you do not get a chance to play. I want you guys to really understand what I'm saying. You're watching cryptocurrency royalty. You're watching the black guy with crypto before the world finds out he exists. You guys need to hit the goddamn like button and don't. You better take a real deep breath from what you're watching right now. I'm gonna show you something, and I got a great show. You see this right here? You see that? That's two doggies. But that right there is the black guy with crypto. I want you to understand this. I didn't make this. I want you to understand this. I didn't make this. This is destiny. You're watching destiny in your face. You're watching one of the leaders of the free world be a good doggy. I love dogs. I used to walk dogs. I used to be a dog walker. You guys better drink some water, because I'm not done. I'm not done. You guys want to be the good doggies. You want to be the doggies that's on my side. You want to be the doggies that's on the moon. See, the doggies are the only ones that's on the moon. I don't see a bird on the moon. I see a certain type of dog on the moon. I see Doge and his girlfriend. I don't see no other dogs that's related to Cryptoismyretirement that's on the moon. I'm literally putting the truth in your face. Cryptoismyretirement, which is the black guy with crypto, is next to the two doggies. The male doggy, the female doggy, Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. Hit the like button, not done. I'm out here preaching today. I'm preaching, and today's not Sunday. But we're still good. Just enjoy. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. The plan of all plans. So, we got that under control as far as this, right? Now, I want to show you something, because I'm a genius. You're watching one of the greats to ever do this. Now listen to me very, very well, because you don't want to be a bad doggy. You don't want to be a bad doggy. So listen to me very well. You see this Twitter, right? You see it, right? What's interesting about this Twitter to you, this logo to you? What's very interesting, doggies? Can someone say something in the chat? And what's interesting is start with a C. So I'm gonna give 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and in the future, doggies, you guys will be rewarded. You will be rewarded with being a good doggy, by the way. Don't forget that. So you build up your good doggy karma, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make sure that you get rewarded for being a good doggy. I'm gonna make sure that. But you have to be a good doggy. Now, I'm gonna give 10 seconds, I wanna see, and I'm gonna give you the answer. All right. All right, I gave you enough. What's very interesting is it's blue, and it's the color. Start with a C, color. It's blue. What does blue normally represents? Male, masculinity, a different era. Men. So I have something real in my spirit that's just singing out that everything is just coming out. What this is blue. And what it's going to be is pink. And guess what I think it's going to be? And when I tell you this, and what I'm telling you this, because I'm a genius, everything that I'm telling you, it came from my mind. So instead of the Twitter bird logo, what do you think the logo is going to be? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. But it's going to be pink. The logo is going to be a heart. My bet, I'm extremely certain it's going to be pink. I'm extremely certain it's going to be pink. We have a women feminist agenda, and it's going to be a pink heart for kindness. The reason why it's going to be because, listen to me, I'm going to really show you how advanced of a person you're watching. The reason why Twitter was a bird, because the bird was free. It was free in a sense. He let the bird go. So he let the bird be free. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Listen to me. Elon freed the bird. The great Elon Musk, one of the greatest minds that ever existed. Next to mine. He let the bird free. When Elon had let the bird free, what happened? Everybody started being in an uproar. Because on Twitter, the bird was caged. It was a bird in the logo. It was a caged bird. It was a regulated bird. But this time, he let the bird free. When the bird's free, everybody's saying whatever they want. Everybody's doing whatever they want. You can make posts. It's the ultimate freedom of speech, which I think is brilliant, by the way. Because we are American. I am an American. This is American lifestyle. I'm pro-freedom. If I want to say fuck you, I want to say fuck you. And if you don't like it, then do something about it. If you own the power, cut my power out. If you own my social media, take it off there. I don't hate. Because if I want to get back on there, I will. See, I don't hate the player or hate the game. Don't. Because the player is influenced by the game. And the game is owned by a player. Can't hate the game, can't hate the player. You got to be accountable for yourself. How about that? That's the key. Don't hate the game, don't hate the player. Love yourself. And hate yourself if that's the case. But you should love yourself. Now, when he freed the bird, you can say, nigga, you can say everything. You can say whatever you want to say. So what's going to end up happening is people are going to be like, hey, why are you letting people say whatever the fuck they want to say? What the fuck is going on? So this, when you roll out the kindness agenda, Twitter becoming a heart. A pink heart to change the sentiment. And the pink heart is going to mean you're going to get paid In Doggie, you're going to be getting paid to be kind. Let's read it. Thousands of years ago, people relied on reciprocity as a form of transaction because there's no government or trade. Reciprocity is a two-way street that rewards kind actions or punish unkind ones. With Doggie, we are building the world's first, the world's, not America, the world's. This is a global thing that they created. This is a global platform. The intention of this platform is to reach globally from day one. We are building the world's first token. So token currency, the world's first currency for kind gestures based on reciprocity. One thing we do know about this, because I'm certain that the website is going to update pretty soon. It has to update. Why does it have to update King Harry III? Because you are a king, sir. I am a king. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. How may I help you? The reason why this website is going to change is because they have to update it anyway because the phase 4 thing doesn't count. This website is here as a tool to keep informing you on what we're doing here. I think I scared a lot of people because my quiet is so damn quiet it makes no sense. But you shouldn't be quiet. You should be thankful. You should be thankful that you're getting pulled from being a peasant. You should be really thankful, like really thankful right now. You should be overly thankful that King Harry III is stepping out and going to lead Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan, the plan of all plans. And it was all lined up beyond, like it's out of your control. Out of your control. It is. So, on that note, I still got more stuff to show you. Right? Because Elon Musk had said that Elon Musk, first of all, what does Elon Musk have the ability to do? Okay. There's a long list. If we really want to do that, that's a long fucking list. But one thing that we know that he had in works, because you know I'm a genius by the way, is a system that competes with Uber, right? So let's see. Thank you, Samson Taylor. See, she had to. Thank you. I say you had to, no disrespect. But we have to be good doggies here. We have to be good doggies here. We cannot be bad doggies. If not, you're going to zero, and people like me are going to make sure you go to zero if you're a bad doggie. I'm sorry, doggies. Actually, I'm not fucking sorry. You're either going to be the best doggie or be the worst doggie. And if you're on bad doggie time, you will pay. And paying doesn't have to be a physical thing. Paying can be restrictions, not having access to things, not having luxuries of the good doggie. You know, like I want you guys to know that if any of you doggies are listening to any other doggie besides the real doggie, listen to me. Listen to me. You don't understand. You don't understand. This picture paints 1,000 words. Listen to me, doggies. This picture paints 1,000 words. Listen to me. You guys don't understand. I understand because it's been on my mind for so much that I'm able to think it all the way through now. I'm able to think it all the way through, you know. Maybe not all the way, but I pretty much kind of get where this is going. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. And let's be honest, there are a lot of doggies that need to be trained. Don't you agree? Let's be honest. There are people out here that act like animals. There's people out here that are bad doggies. They don't give a fuck. They're going to be biting people. They're going to be biting, bad doggy. And they're getting away. They're getting away with biting people. They're getting away with stealing, killing people. They're so bad. They're such a bad fucking doggy. Bad doggy. But what we need the leader of the doggies. Because every place needs a leader. Every organization needs a leader. Every movement needs a leader. And this type of leader that you see right here is the leader that she wants. A leader that had a real life. A leader that got up and worked his ass off. A leader that knows how it feels to be human, normal, compassionate, empathetic, understanding. But be accountable. That's the type of leader we should have for the doggies. We should. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to get the doggies in line. Because if you guys, the bad doggies, if you're listening, if you don't get in line, something's bad going to happen to you. It is. And it doesn't have to come from me. It's in the system. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you I'm going to suggest, not tell you, I'm going to suggest an alternate route. But we all have free will. I'm like a conscious. I'm going to be the doggy consciousness. Doggy consciousness. I'm going to be the doggy consciousness that's going to be like, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Let's be quiet today. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because if not, you're going to get what bad doggies get. And if anybody have a dog, you know what happens to bad doggies, don't you? Just think about it. You have a dog. When your dog do bad doggy shit, what happens to that dog? Now, depending on who you're talking to, depends on what happens to that dog. And the crazy part about it is, there's going to be prince doggies, king doggies. There's going to be other people that's like me. Other people that's like me. Other doggy spokespersons. I'm going to be a doggy spokesperson. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. At least I'm a real person. At least I want the best for humanity. At least I want the best for the world. At least I want the best for the doggies. But there's going to be other spokespersons. But these other bad doggies that are telling you to buy coins that just rug, telling you to buy honeypots, the initial source of the data, the information has been sent out and he was a leader that sent you to the honeypot, I was a follower as well. But I didn't realize who was the real doggy. I was the real doggy out of all the doggies. Not that the real doggy, but I wanted to be the best doggy. That's what it was. I wanted to be the best doggy, so I went out here and put my best foot forward. And I handled what I had to handle. When one doggy's talking shit, I bite his neck off. When one doggy's out there talking shit, try to bark at me, I took his fucking head off, and he's off the internet. I took the doggy from existence off the internet. The doggy went back home, and he peeped out. I'm like, get your ass back in the house. Get your ass back in there. Don't fuck with me. And you're lucky that we're being nice. Now go back in there. Doggy Society Endgame Masterplan. Now, the doggies that are in the room now, the doggies that know what's going on now, I want you doggies to really know that you don't have to be these doggies. You're not going to be these two doggies on the screen. If you do what you have to do, doggies. Now, as I sit back here and chill, and I look at Doge GF, and I've been telling the doggies about what I heard from my life, you know, because my life's not a joke. Even though there can be people joking around in it, it's still not a joke. I'm still have a gift. So right now, there are doggies that's telling you not to buy it right now. There are doggies right now. Very, very bad doggies. Very, very frail, skinny doggies. These doggies don't have no meat on their bones. Don't talk to the doggy that's got his rib cage is showing. Do not talk to that doggy. How could you lead me, doggy, when you're not eating, doggy? You're the doggy that's starving. And I don't want to starve. I want to go where the doggy is leading and inspiring, the inspiring dog. If you want to be behind the dog that's trying to climb the highest mountain. Don't be on the dog. Don't be the dog that's always complaining. Don't be the dog that's complaining that there's no food around here. There's no food. There's no more food, and they're not going to put no more food on the shelves. They're not. There's going to be empty shelves. The doggy food is going to be even less. Complaining because he can't find the dog's food. I am King Hair III, Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan leader. The reason why I wasn't multi-rich on Shiba is because it wasn't my time. I had to be a better doggy. Because a lot of times these doggies get money, these doggies get frisky, and they ain't worth shit. Frisky party doggies with no sense of leadership, no direction. All they have is treats. And they can get their treats taken from them. Bad doggy. See, what people don't realize is they will be one skinny doggy boy. Old skinny doggy. A doggy that lived a long time and still doesn't like what he got. I don't want to be that doggy. If I was a doggy, roof, 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 and I'm an old doggy, and I'm a doggy who made bad doggy decisions, and then I'm a doggy that's mad because I don't like what I got going on, and I'm a doggy that I'm like, you know what? I don't care what's going on. This is my opinion about what's going on. Okay, thank you, doggy. Thank you, sir. Woof. Bad doggy. I want you to listen to me. Doggy Society Endgame Masterplan. I'm here because of the dog that I was. You're there because the dog that you was, that you became. There we go, not was, became. You guys need to understand, I'm giving you the vision that money cannot, listen to me. Money can't buy this type of talent I'm giving you right now. And I promise you, when Doggy Society Endgame really starts, which is, it's very, very soon, you're going to wish you was a good doggy, especially to who you're watching right now. You're going to wish you was a good doggy. You're going to wish you was a great doggy. You're going to wish, it's like, I wish I was a good doggy. He's not giving me this. Look, listen to me. Look. Who's going to pet the doggies? I'm going to pet the doggies. I'm going to feed the doggies. I'm going to let certain doggies free. You didn't think about that, did you? I'm going to have the ability to let some doggies free. And so will others. You're going to be able to free the other dogs, because some dogs are going to be like this dog. See, Doggie is a beautiful dog, but I want to tell you a little secret about her. Let me tell you a little secret about this doggy. It's going to blow your mind. Let me drink some more agua. Me gusta agua. Malo perro. So, this doggy right here used to be a very bad doggy. This doggy right here, I'm going to tell you a story about this doggy. First of all, before I tell you the story, let me see who's hitting the goddamn like button since you're sucking my attention. Since you're enjoying my energy, my spirit. Let me see, did you hit the fucking like button? Because certain people are so entitled. If you don't like my verbiage, you don't like what you see, get the hell away. If you like what you see, you hit the like button. You give me the currency, attention economy. You press that button, that's currency. You send the currency, you press the button to validate your currency. You validate your attention currency. You do it now. Because when I find out you're not supporting Doggy Society Endgame Masterplan, it's not going to be good for you. I promise you that. Let me see. We got 25 people, 17 likes. That's great ratio. So that means we have some bad doggies watching. It's okay. At least the majority of the doggies are good doggies. Because if you're not going to support me, then how do you expect the leader of the free doggy world to end up good stuff happen to you? See, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be the doggy guy. And you're going to live your life and you're going to wonder, why is things not working for me in this doggy world? Because you can't even you can't do the simplest things as hit the like button when the doggy master is here. You can't. It didn't even click in your head. So you couldn't even give yourself good karma. You couldn't give yourself good karma in the world that's about to be all in your face. You can't even You don't even understand who you're dealing with. Don't even understand. Don't. So, let me tell you about this doggy right here. This doggy was a bad doggy. Okay? This doggy used to tear shit up. This doggy used to do a lot of shit. Right? And then one day, Elon came. And said, no, you know what? Not Elon. Let me not throw Elon in this one. He was a bad doggy. And this doggy was making society worse. It was making society worse. This doggy that you see on the screen, before the dog had the collar, he was just a free doggy. He was more like this. Let me show you something. He was like this. Let me show you let me show you how he used to look. Let me show you. Let me show you. He used to look like this. See, the doggy I'm talking about right here, he used to look like this. Doggy I'm talking about right here, because this is the end game right here. When you see this doggy, this is the end of the story. But let me bag it up. So let me tell you the backstory of this doggy. Let me tell you. The backstory of this doggy was this doggy. He was the first doggy. No correlation. This is fantasy. I live in fantasy world. I do. Okay. This doggy was a bad doggy. He was tearing shit up. He did whatever he wanted. He started, he was doing good in the world, but there's certain dogs that just don't do good. So we want doggies to do so good that we have to force the dog, or we have to, stop that. It's not forcing. We have to reward the dogs, the good dogs. We'll let all the dogs be free. But the dogs that be good, we're going to reward them. So the dog that was just bad, he was just a bad doggy. He stopped eating. People stopped leaving food. People wasn't giving that doggy treats anymore. He was he started going to jail, doggy jail. So the other doggy's like, bro, you're being a bad doggy. Like, you're fucking it up. You're fucking it up for everybody. So what ended up happening is the doggy got trained. The doggy went to doggy school. The doggy went to a place where it was a bunch of doggies. And it was a level playing field. I want you to listen to me. It was a level playing field. There was no bias. But it was a place. It was a place where it was a bunch of doggies. But all the doggies had collars on. All the doggies had collars on. So when that doggy that didn't have the collar tried to go into place, he couldn't do nothing. But what happened was, they said, hey, they was like, the other dog was like, he was like, why I can't eat? Why is nobody talking to me? No, why I don't have access to the water? Why I don't have access to the playground? I'm a dog just like you guys. Everybody's happy. The doggy's looking around like, everybody's happy. Why is they ignoring me? Why I don't have access to this? And then when the doggy said, well, where's your collar? He was like, collar? He was like, collar? I ain't want no collar. I'm a dog. They said, no. In Doggy Society Endgame Masterplan, you have to wear this collar. You're like, why? Because it incentivizes people to do good. It incentivizes do only good every day. Yeah. It incentivizes people not being sick. It incentivizes the bad doggies to say, you know what, you can live a good life if you just, because for some reason, certain doggies only respect money. certain doggies only respect being able to drive a nice car, being able to live in a nice place. Certain doggies only respect the things that they want. There's some very selfish doggies, let's be honest. There's a lot of selfish doggies that only do things for their benefit. And there's certain doggies that live to help other doggies. And they're usually the doggies who helps the other doggies, usually that situation is a beautiful situation. For example, I'm a doggie that help doggies. I'm a doggie that help other doggies that's doing good in real life. I have a track record, professionally and in reality, of being a good doggie. And what happens is you get rewarded. And sometimes the reward is not in your face. Sometimes the reward can be in the sky, in the stars, in the ether, in the atmosphere, in the story, in the air. Sometimes you can be the magnet of life can pull you to where you will be rewarded for the things you thought doggies didn't see. Think about all the things you've done in life, which we can call karma. We can say karma. And think about, do you deserve to be where you're at? Think about that. There's a lot of good doggies that's like, I bust my ass, so that's why I got the girls. That's why I have the limo. That's why I have the power. Because I did what it took. I did what it took to be who I am. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I did what it took. So, this doggie, because the other doggie, it's like, it's hella doggies like this. Like, doggies like this, they're so crazy. Like, look at these doggies. They're crazy. They be saying whatever they want. They be tearing shit up. They be, they be wrecking shit. But a lot of these doggies like this, they're unproductive. Like, as Doggy Society, Endgame Masterplan, you want to be a doggie that involves. You want to involve the situation. You want to build the situation. You don't want to just have doggies just, well, as long as I'm a dog. No. Can you be a dog that can create, can you be an astronaut dog? Can you be a dog that has an incentive to elevate us as doggies? Think about that. See, a lot of people in my country, the doggy bones, it's like a lot of people here are so lazy. But we have the right to be lazy. We have the right to not do nothing. We have that right. But you have to be accountable on where you're at. So a lot of doggies are just plain doggies. But look, what if in our doggy land, our doggy land is so wealthy that we have to incentivize doggies to be better doggies. So the other land, but look, if we look across the water, we see the Shiba doggies. Look, we see the Shiba doggies, the Shiba Inu doggies. They're getting it together. They're moving fast. They're elevating their society. We look over there and say, well, them doggies, if we don't get it together, them doggies are going to run us. Them doggies are going to run circles around us, and we're gonna be controlled by their doggies. Doggy Society, Endgame Masterplan. So, to incentivize doggies to be better when it's time for doggies to get it together, it's like you can't live the same life because you're going to keep producing more people. That means you have to provide more opportunities. You have to make things sustainable. You have to grow with the times. You have to create things to make people think better. So, with Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan, my opinion is they're going to incentivize doggies to be good. And guess what's going to end up happening behind this? We're going to see some of the best doggies we ever seen ever. We're going to see some real bright doggies. We're going to see some doggies. You're going to be like, you're going to be happy that they had collars on to incentivize them to grind. You're going to be happy that they had collars on to make them want to be something in life, to make them want to stop bitching. Because when you're the other doggy, you don't have to do nothing, and it's okay. You can talk shit and not have no work ethic, and you're still accepted. Like, it's okay. It's all right. You're just like a dog like everybody else. Come on. You're good. Come on. Instead of having a society where if I look at you and you're not trying to be the best you could be, I'm not giving you no, I'm like, no, get your shit together. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to provide a service and you are fucking around. I get off my ass and I work my ass off and you don't do shit and you just benefit of being damn near the same doggy as me, but I work my ass off. Instead of you getting on your ass and be the best doggy you can be. That's what a token for kind gestures means to me. That's what that means to me. A token for kind gestures based on reciprocity. A society that rewards kind gestures. A society that rewards the people that we feel like should be rewarded. A society that incentivizes to do the right thing or to do things of kindness or considered kindness. Charity, kindness. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. This is you guys are in the deepest part. If you're here, you're in the deepest part of cryptocurrency history. And you're listening to someone that's going to be in the books forever as just a legend. So my advice to you, when you see prices that's looking like this, when you see prices looking like this, doggies, look at this. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you this. It's just doggies, man. Like let me see the likes. Let me see before I continue, because I have plenty I can share with you. But the question is, since you're not going to be a good doggy, why should I care? I gave you enough. And I'm gonna keep going. I can say, you know what? Enough for today, doggies. Since you doggies don't want to be a good doggy, you can't give me a kind gesture. What do you think a like is? A like is a kind gesture. Where we at right now? 17 likes and 23 likes and 17 viewers. That is excellent. Good job, doggies. Good job. Once again, don't forget who you're talking to, who you're watching right now. Don't forget who you're watching. This is one of the greatest. Listen to me. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Where are we at? I'll show you this.
It's pro time.
See this right here?
Just wanted to start a business.
Yes, you need to sell those.
And then this.
You see this? Do you see this? Do you see that place? Chicago's going to be Chicago's going to be New York. I'm telling you a secret right now.
I want to be
You see that?
so I just buy crypto. I want some
some love. Just buy some crypto. I want to be free, so I just buy crypto. I want some love. Just buy some crypto. Do you understand what I created? And it wasn't even intentional, but it was genius. It took me to not sleep for 3 days. I didn't sleep. In 3 days, I probably had 5 hours of sleep. There we go. 5 hours of sleep times in 3 days. And I'm not even tired because I live for stuff like this. I live for this. I live to know what it's supposed to be. But this right here, I would have never thought. I would have never thought in a million years Doggie Society Endgame Master Plan is the plan of all plans. Because certain doggies, when they get sick, just listen to me very carefully. When certain doggies get sick, you can't give them the herbs by themselves. They're going to be like, it's nasty. You have to give the doggie medicine in a pill form. You have to dress up the pill so they can be able to swallow it. So they can swallow the pill because they need this medicine. See? That's what I'm here to do. I'm giving you the medicine in pill form. This is going to free you. You hear what I said? I want to be free. That's the Doggie Society in-game song. Like, listen to me. Listen to me. This is the song this song's going to be around for generations. This is the Doggie Society in-game anthem. Unconsciously, it fit into the matrix. It did. It was destiny. I want to be free, so I just buy crypto. Which cryptos they're showing you? The realest cryptos, the real cryptos, the real doggies, that melt. Yes. I want to be free, so I just buy crypto. I want some love. Oh, you want some love? So what is it? You want some Doggie? Oh, you want some Doggie currency? I bet you do. You must was a bad doggy. You must was a real bad doggy because you need that crypto. Cause certain doggies, they was really good doggies, so they didn't have to buy crypto. There's certain doggies that they families was the best doggies, that they had the privilege, that they didn't have to grind to be a good doggy. They had access. They're doggy royalty, actually. I'm sorry, doggy royalty. Doggy royalty. But when you can be, I'm just thinking hypothetically, a peasant. When you can become a peasant, you're going to have to be a really good doggy to be taken from peasantry to royalty. And then being put in position to free other doggies, but the right doggies, because you have principle. You have integrity. You want what's best for the doggy world. You're actually a motivating doggy. We need more doggies like you that wants to participate in the elevation of the Doggie Society in-game master plan. Nothing, I'm freestyling. This is none scripted, by the way. It's just, I'm just a legend. Because all the people that's in the chat, you're going to love me. You're going to try to play this video probably a million times. Because this is going to be the formula to free you or somebody you know. So I want you to really understand, this song was listen to me, this song was the effort of a peasant that wanted to be free. So this peasant always wanted to be free because he already was trying to find the right place. He was always trying to find, this peasant was jumping in different communities. He was jumping in different communities because they promised him freedom. He jumped in one community. They said, okay, guys, load up. We're going to go to the moon. Look, look, look. He's connected here. He's connected here. And then they would take your money. You found out their community sucked. It wasn't real. You found out their community was a scam. You found out that their leader was a bad doggy. See, the leaders that exist and you have, if they allowed you to elevate, allowed you to be prosperous in your eyes and change you and your daughter's life and you and your son's life and you and your people's life, I think that's a good doggy. So if I'm watching you, if I'm sitting back and I see this doggy, he wants to be a good doggy. And he wants to be a good doggy beyond just talking like a good doggy. Like, there's a lot of doggies that's like, well, I am a good doggy. Why is you a good doggy? Because that's just what it is. No. What is your track record? What do you do that says you're a good doggy? A lot of doggy is all bark. They be ruff, 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 ruff. Yeah, I'm about this. Yeah, doggy, you a doggy whore. Whore doggy. Mutt, actually a mutt. He's a mutt. Mutt's looking for stray, looking for a home. I want you guys to really understand the truth is in your face. Everything you want to know is in your face. Yeah, XR Doge on XRPL. Yeah, look at this. I'm going to tell you something deep. You ready? Don't be scared when I show you this. Don't be scared when I show you this, doggies. I have to give you the medicine, the medicine and the pill. I have to try to give it to you softly, okay? Now, I want you to think about something. Watch this. Watch. Hold on. Just watch. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something that's so creepy. You're going to realize what's going on. Now, look at this doggy. Just look at him. What have you noticed about this doggy? I'm going to give you, because it's so good to tell you this. I can't wait to tell you this. Now, this doggy right here, tell me something that's interesting about this doggy. 10 seconds. Put this light on. Put this light on. Okay. Extinct Prism said he's on some spicy boy shit. He's on some space shit? No. Let me tell you about this doggy. No. See, when I give you the answer to this, let me see you in the chat so I can blow some people away. Let me see, because I like this. 23 people, 25 likes. Genius ratio. Genius. So, doggies, let me tell you something that you don't see in plain sight. From King Harry III. This doggy has X's on his eyes. He's a dead dog. He's a dead dog. This doggy is dead. depict cartoons in death. They have X's on their eyes. See, that hurt, didn't it? That hurt. That hurt, didn't it? It hurt. The truth hurts sometimes, but you got to understand, what do you want to be, a good doggy or a bad doggy? Your decision is yours. You just don't have common sense. And he's a black doggy. He's a dead black doggy. And you know what? I'm not surprised that he is a dead black doggy. I'm not surprised that he's dead. I'm not surprised he's a dead dog. Because I remember being on the project, and when it first listed on BitTrue, it was going up every time. So it's like, this doggy, you had to invest in this doggy before the doggy went outside, basically. So I had XR Doge. I had XR Doge when he was in the house, because I knew he was going to go outside. And when I say go outside, I mean be on an exchange, be to public. And once you go outside, you're going out for everybody. You're stepping out where people can see you. You're being public. So privately, I seen XR Doge privately. So I bought XR Doge privately in the house, where you only know if someone told you. Word of mouth. So guess what happened after that? The anticipation of the dog being listed on BitTrue. This is before, I know what I'm talking about. This is the black guy with crypto. Do not disrespect me. So the XR Doge, the anticipation of XR Doge being on BitTrue, because they had the voting thing, you can vote and see which ones. It was running up so crazy before. And the moment this dog went outside, look at this, literally, you can look at this chart, you can look at BitTrue, the moment this dog got listed on CoinGecko, everything, the moment he literally stepped outside, he was dying. Look at him. And now he's dead. He's a dead doggy. Hold on, let me make sure you guys see what I'm saying. The moment the doggy came outside, he died. And now look at it, that's flat. Look, this is the definition of death. I am so blessed and gifted to have the eyes that majority cannot see. That's once again why I'm telling you, if you guys do not appreciate me, I will go where I'm appreciated. If you guys do not want me leading this Doggy Society Endgame Master Plan and let somebody else lead this, I feel sorry for you. Because you're going to have a doggy that doesn't care about you, because he been training dogs for years. So he doesn't have a connection to the real doggies. He doesn't have a connection to love. My connection with my viewership was built off love. My songs that went hard was love. So you guys better appreciate me. You better support me. You better spend dollars on me. Because if not, something's bad going to happen to you. Because I want you to understand, if this is Doggy Society in-game master plan, and who you think is going to be the guy to assist in Doggy Society in-game master plan. You're looking at him right now. How? Right here. Y'all don't understand this. See, if you doggies take care of me, I take care of you. See how that works? You might say, Cmar, what's going on, man? Like, tell me some information. Tell me what to do, Cmar. Tell me what's going on. Or, you got a Patreon? You got a Patreon where you can suggest some things that the good doggies should do? Like, Cmar, can you have a Patreon? Do you have something where I can be in part of supporting you being the Doggy Society Endgame Masterplan leader? Because I know when something's important or something that the doggies need to know, I'm going to tell the doggies, the good doggies. I'm not telling all the doggies. See, you're watching doggy free TV. You're watching free TV for the doggies. You're watching basic doggy television. But this content gets better than this. But if I have enough doggies to be good doggies, then I will give you guys the best regular doggy show. I will give you pay-per-view doggy for free. Imagine that. You would get pay-per-view doggy. Like, you'd be like, man, because the love, the reciprocity, because so many people, I didn't have to ask for help. I didn't have to ask you doggies to act like a good doggy. I didn't have to say dog lives matter. I didn't have to do all of that. I didn't have to do dog lives. I didn't have to do that. There's certain people that don't have to say nothing because the real doggies know what's going on, and the real doggies want to reward people for kind gestures. The real doggies believe in reciprocity. The real doggies know that the future is kind. See, another thing too, I'm gonna just tell you, because this is doggy free TV right here. You're getting some great content for nothing. For nothing. Nothing. Now, look at Elon. What is Elon to you? What is he? We love Elon. Yes, we do. I do love Elon. Elon is someone that wants humanity to grow up. Elon is someone that doesn't want to force you to do the right thing. Elon is giving you free speech, but going to provide where the good doggies can reward good doggies to keep good alive. Because right now, we don't have a system to reward good doggies. We got Cash App and stuff like that, but it's not integrated socially. It's not integrated where it's like Facebook or Twitter and there's people that's like everything is live. That doesn't exist yet, but it's going to exist. So he's going to change the entire world because it's going to be bigger than the United States. See, it's over your head right now. This is going to be bigger than the United States. There's a lot of doggies too that's like they're so focused on like old dog food. They're focused on old dog food like the dog food with paper money. the paper money old dog food. They're worried about that instead of worrying about the new dog food, the real dog food. The dog food that comes, that the dog food, the tokens, that has a higher upside than old dog food, old dusty, smelly dog food. Oh, you should buy some of this old dog food. I heard this old dog food is going to be the best. It's old for a reason. It's worth nothing for a reason. Is that all you want to eat? Discounted dog food? Think about that. Think about going on YouTube and watching somebody that's telling you to eat old, nasty dog food. Imagine that. Imagine somebody on the internet is like, yo, you guys should be buying this old dog food that been around for all these years. It ain't worth shit. You should be buying as much old dog food as you can because it's going to be so valuable. And you have Elon Musk right in your face showing you, saying that this is the dog food for champions. This is for the good doggies. He believe in doggy society. Show me somebody else. Show me somebody else that rewards, that wants the good doggies to win. I'm sitting back. I'm like, where is, like, no one wants the good doggies to win? Like, what's going on? Man, this is so deep that the good doggies, the real good doggies, they have to be the doggies that they have to be. They have to be doggies as leaders because everybody's not ready. Everybody's not ready for what it really is. Everybody's not ready for what it has to be. It has to be, because like this. Imagine when you are acting bad in school, and when you do bad in school, your mom only says, just get your grades up. And all she doing is she's just talking to you. As a kid, you're like, okay. That's the old system. That's this right here. Okay. Man, fuck them. Man, fuck them. They say, fuck them. Right? But the new system says, oh, you want to be a bad doggy? You want to be a bad doggy, right? Alright, let me get that dog bone that you got. Hold on, let me get that frisbee from right. You know that frisbee that you always be using? Let me that I paid for? I paid for that frisbee. I worked my ass off to put that frisbee in the store. Yeah, let me get that from you. Be a good doggy, and I'm gonna give you back this frisbee because you don't deserve it. Because there's plenty of doggies out here doing only good every day, doing the right thing, further advancing the doggy society, and you want to be stupid. Let's go. There you go, Batman. You gave me goosebumps. That's what the fuck they get. That's what they get. They didn't let Harry perform for the gala event, and he went to Karma, and it's real. They got hacked. You damn right. If gala got hacked, fuck them, because they came in my city, and they didn't understand that this is my city. They didn't understand that this is the new New York. New York had the torch forever. They had it. Now Chicago's gonna be a hub. I'm in the city that's going to be the hub. It's going to like New Silicon Valley. This is the hub. Where finance, tech, Google. This is it right here. This is the future. The black guy with crypto. This is the future. Doggie Society, Endgame, Masterplan. The black guy in the future attached to Doggie F. The billionaire. So guess what? We had to make sure that they get out the way because they're going to learn their lesson next time. The next time Gala, and I'm going to tell you why it happened like that. I went on stage on video. I walked, they let me perform. No, that wasn't them. They let me perform. They didn't, they'd rather be an idiot than not let the black guy crypto perform and not let the guy do what he has to do for his city. That was a major event. And they rather have out-of-town motherfuckers on the stage talking about nigga, and talking about stupid shit. Have not one of them said anything about crypto. And that really fucked me up. And I got it on video. And I talked to Taco. If y'all know who Taco is, fuck Taco. He's going to zero. Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. That's why. I'm the chosen one. They're going to be paying ridiculous prices. They're going to be paying ridiculous prices, guys. Seriously. They're going to be paying ridiculous prices to get me. To get me to be in a part of them. They're going to be like, oh my God, can we get the Black Area Crypto, please? Black Area Crypto, please. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know you was him. We didn't know. Peasant. Laugh now, but really think about who's watching me. Really think about who is behind me. You got to think about that. You're looking, see, you're peasants. The peasants look in the front. You got to look in the back too. You got to look in the back. You got to look on the sides. You got to see, I'm going to show you got to see this. You got to see this. Well, you know what I see when I see this? I see King Harry III is getting support by both doggies. Doge and Dogecoin supports him. The real doggies, the real currency, he's being backed by both dogs. And he's on the moon. There's nobody else there. There's nobody else. There's nobody else there. Listen to me. There's nobody else there. Nobody. Nobody there but me and two dogs. It's deep, ain't it? And that's why the Doggie Society Endgame Ministry is going to be so big. It's going to be so big. They're going to think the worst of me. But what we're going to do is we're going to show people what happens when you're a good doggy. And we're going to reward people for kind gestures, and we're going to change the world. Seriously. There's going to be doggies paying ridiculous. There's going to be doggies that's going to be begging. We're going to be sold out. There's going to be NFT tickets. There's going to be NFT tickets to go to the doggy sermon in person, to go there. And if you have a certain NFT, it's like multiple tiers of Doggie Society sermons. You don't have access to get the source. Because it's different when we're on the internet, but it is different when you see me do it. When you see the magic up close. Magic is different on television and in person. This is real. You're watching real life magic, like real life. I'm a magician. And certain doggies are going to have their pass to come to church because they're a part of the ministry. So they can hear the message. They can hear what the leader has to say. They can get inspired. They possibly, depending on type of pass, depending on type of NFT, you might be able to have a testimony. depending on how blessed you are for doing good, on doing only good every day, you're gonna mess around and exercise the right of your NFT. Like, I want to testify today. And you're gonna be like, I did this, I did that, my coin went to the moon, my life changed, I did good. Yes. Because it's gonna be what I'm gonna bring to you, and what the seed I'm gonna plant in you is gonna inspire you so much that you just gonna want to tell somebody. You're gonna just want to, you're gonna be like, I just have to tell somebody my story. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. Let me see what's going on in this chat. All right, we have 27 doggies in here. The other 2 doggies that's just chilling, you take your bad ass out the chat, or you press the damn like button. Don't play with me, doggies. Don't play. Don't forget, you always give back. Every time you in my chat, every time you enter this place, you hit that like button. Because you know what that means to me? That means, hey, I'm giving you something, give me something. That's reciprocity. You want to be a bad doggy and come in here and get something from me, and I can't get nothing from you. Shitty, dirty doggy. It's okay. You're going to make it bad on the other doggies. You're going to make it really bad for the doggies, man. So let me take a step back real quick, because certain people missed it. Now, Tesla is going to come out with an app. Okay, doggies? Let me move this out the way. You know, because you're watching a really, we're watching a high pedigree doggy. I'm a high pedigree. I don't know the doggy terminology to the breast, but like, I'm a pure breed, you know, stuff like that. Type of doggy. You know, all doggies not the same, which is okay. You're not meant to be. You take the cards that was dealt. My cards dealt me here all the way. Trust me. And I earned it. I was a great doggy. All right. Now, let me pull it. There we go. Now, this was in 2021, but it never came out. Man, King Herod III, you're just giving me so much information that's just crazy. Rough Mafia, that's right. Rough Mafia. They don't even know. They don't even understand what's going on. They don't. They don't. Don't be just trust me, guys, please. If y'all love yourself, be a good doggy. Be the best doggy. Don't just be like the old. Don't just jump in there and just because we'll let you do that, but not around us. We're gonna be like, get that doggy out of here. This doggy has no type of training. He has no training. He has no morality, and it's okay. He doesn't have no respect. Because you can be different, and you can be a strong doggy about your stance without being disrespectful. You know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if you're privileged enough to be around a doggy that understands you and is like, you know what, I'm gonna give you some time. Because certain doggies need time to kind of get it together. So when they come back, they ask for forgiveness. They be like, I'm so sorry, man. I apologize for me just being a bad dog. Like, I forgot. I didn't appreciate the situation. And they think about that. And they like, you know what? It's okay. I'll forgive you, bad doggy. I'll forgive you. You was just a bad doggy. You was programmed by your environment. You was just programmed because you just been around so many bad dogs that their behavior just ran off on you. So, you know, be grateful to have people like that. Be grateful. Be grateful to have King Harry III to say, well, I've been buying Dogecoin so much, so just King Harry III just like I don't have the money right now, but I promise you I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. I give you some time. I give you some time to be a good doggy. Give you some time. But just know that your time is gonna run out. Because you're gonna have synthetic doggy trainers, doggy leaders, doggy agents. There we go. You're gonna have synthetic ones, and it's not gonna hit the same. It's not. You're gonna feel like he's a doggy trainer, or he been training a lot of doggies to the point that he's a cranky doggy. Like, man, like how long how long you been in Dogecoin? Oh man, I had my Dogecoin community for about 5-6 years, and then he'd come over here. He'd come over here and just like rub our shit the wrong way. You'd be like, I don't like his style. And he gets cranky. He just doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care about doing this. You're watching what's fresh. I'm the freshest doggy agent you've ever seen, ever. Because it's hit home, and hit home is fresh, it's free, it's freedom, it's Elon-like, That's right. You know, it's certain doggies, like, it's got fleas, certain dogs that got fleas, they be like, yeah. They be talking, yeah. You be like, how old are you, doggy? How old are you? Hey, doggy, I can see your rib. And the doggy, he just complaining, no one gives me food anymore. It's a scam. It's gonna be worse. Like, I already see your rib cage, doggy. I know, but it's still gonna get worse. Jesus. That's fucked up. That you can see somebody rib cage and they still don't want to eat. They still don't believe that the food is gonna come. That shit is wild. Never bet against yourself. You're witnessing what happens when you always believe in yourself. You're watching this right now. I am the epitome of somebody that never gave up. That's what you're watching. You're watching somebody that literally had circumstance after circumstances, conditions, and I had the mental willpower to know what type of dog I was and know what was coming from me. You have to claim your prize, doggies. You have to claim that food, doggies. When you out here in the world, you have to know what you're gonna get. You're gonna know. You like, I'm gonna get me a bad little doggy. Oh, she gonna be hot. And if you go to that doggy and she run, it's okay because there's other doggies. Certain doggies just, and they enjoy bringing down other doggies. They enjoy the end of the world. Like, it's the end of the world, doggies. They enjoy that. Ah, Jesus. Doggy Society, Endgame Masterplan, the plan of all plans. Back to the apps. Isn't this a great show? It's a great show. You can't get this really nowhere. Because a lot of these guys they are good doggies, but they're not unique doggies. Like, they're not doggies who has a lot of character, basically. You know, it's certain dogs that do flips, and it's certain dogs that they're just good dogs. Like, they're just like, oh, you're just a good dog. You're just a great dog. But it's certain dogs that got personality. Cheers, Moon Yachty. Cheers. It's certain dogs that they're just so cool, you know? Like, sometimes he's not the best. Sometimes he's curious. He got his own way he walks. He does flips. He has a lot of personality. He's actually a rare dog. You don't see that many dogs like this. But the dogs that be like, You can see their ribs, and you can see the sad doggies. They always sad. Like, please, dial 1-800, give me a bone. 1-800, give me a bone. Because somebody stole my bone. Why you gotta tell me somebody stole your bone? Go get your bone back. And then after you tell me somebody stole my bone, but when I told people they stole my bone, I got more bones. I had bones on me. So it was more of a learning lesson. It was a learning lesson. Not, my bone is all gone. 3 days later, my bone, like, I'm like, bro, you just told me, I just heard you say you didn't get no bone? The price going up. No, I can't, I gotta do this. Shut up. Like, I already heard that your bones were stolen, but you're not getting no more bones? No. Okay, so why are you telling everybody your bones are stolen? Like, are you panhandling for bones? Are you trying to take bones, the other bones from others? Are you hoping that the good doggies be good? Because you know we're some good doggies. I like throwing bones. Because I understand the reciprocity. I understand what those jet represents. I understand what I represents. I represent good dogs. So when I see dogs that are hungry, I give them a bone. Or, and a lot of times, it's like, I don't like doing things because, like, I did say I was going to give one of these doggies a bone, which I still am. And it's up to me on how many bones I want to give them. But I'm still going to be the doggy of my word. Because that's what good doggies do. But I just got to determine the volume of bones I can give them, because a bone is a bone. If you say you're hungry and I bring you a whole feast, you might cry. But I gave you the feast because you would deserve it. Or I could just give you a hamburger and you be like, oh, thanks, man, I appreciate, or a bag of chips. You say, I'm hungry. I give you 3 grapes. Like, here go 3 grapes. You eat it. Man, I'm still hungry. I need more bones. So certain people like myself, when we give, we want to let it hit. You know, I like secret boss type shit. Like, if I really want to impact your life, I really want to do something or say something, I make sure that it hit work. It's like it really hit home, you know, because I like giving. So when I give a doggy something, know that it's really a good effort for me. It really means something to me. This is a lot to me. You know, it is. But when I see doggies doing why, I'm like, just get it together, doggy, and let the sun is gonna shine. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's not gonna rain forever, doggy. Just chill. I know you wet. It's been raining all day for you. It has to stop raining, doggy. Oh, okay. Yes, just shake it off. Just shake it off. Shake it off. Shake the water off and go put your head up and go be the best doggy you can be. Because that's what I am. And then guess what's going to happen? The doggy gods, Elon, the gods of the doggies, they're watching. And they know who's doing God's work. They know who's doing only good every day. It's like, that's a really good doggy. He's willing to help doggies that don't even deserve it at times because he just want to do only good every day. Now, if this doggy would have just been cool and just been positive, this one doggy probably would have gave him so much because he wanted this doggy to be excellent. But you can't reward people who don't do kind gestures. You can't reward certain actions the way that you want to. It's not smart. So the god doggers can be like, you know what? I got a place for this doggy. He's a good dog. He has a good head on his shoulders. He's doing this, he's doing that. And he's literally saying, come here, just come here real quick. He said, you know what? He said, you know what, good doggy? Like, you know what? I think you should help other doggies try to get right here too. Try to be the best doggies, because you know what? I've been seeing you, and there's a lot of doggies that are just so sad and just so inspirational, and they're, you know? And I could be like, I understand, like I'm exhausted. You know, me as a good doggy, I can show you my phone and I can show you a bunch of doggies that beg for money, grown men, certain women. Like it was a time I had girl doggy over here, a dog GF. A girl doggy over here, she's having a hard time. I need some money, I need this. And then I got my other doggy right here, my other doggy girl. She's like, my car just broke down. Her doggy car just broke down. I'm just like, all right, I got you. And then over here, it's like, oh well, it's like, oh doggy, I'm in doggy jail. I need the dog, I need to put him in doggy jail. And then I'm such a good doggy that I'm just like, all right. I'm like, all right. How, like, I can't give everybody every fucking thing. I can't give all the doggies. Like, I can't. But I try. Like, here's this, here's that. And then when they do get it, they be like, what is this? You just gave me this? I asked for this. I'm like, I'm doing the best I could do. But guess what? We have the God doggy. That's what sees everything. Like, And that's the type of society that we're going to move to. Reciprocity. And let me talk about this Tesla thing. Let me see who's in this chat, because I am on fire right now. Let me see. I am on absolute fire. Let me see that. 29 for 29. Woo! Woo! Amazing. Greg, stop hoping. Don't be an optimistic doggy. Be a doggy of champions. You get rich or you get rubbed. You don't speak hope. What is hope? Hope is submissiveness. Hope is peasants. You are fortunate to be in Doggy Society Endgame holding Doge GF in your face. And I'm telling you this in your face. Ain't no hope. You will. Hope is for peasants. We don't come over here and hope. We come over here and claim. We claim what's ours. That's what we do. If you want some hope, I can go to hopium.com and I can show you the hopium bottle. And you can pass that along as a novelty gift, a joke. But this is real life. We don't hope over here. We don't. Now, back to this Tesla situation, because I dig so deep into the rabbit hole that it's like I could go on and on and on. Like, I could really paint this picture for you guys, man. I got a plumbergram, nice, bloody plumbergram. Look at that. Sinister. Okay. Tesla to launch a ride-setting app. This article came out in 2021, June 23rd. Look, we got Mr. Pink's chair over here. I remember that. I remember he was talking about this chair right here, man. It's crazy how you can be on a website and then market you from different other websites. That's crazy. Just read it. While Uber and Lyft have been dominating the rideshare industry and revolutionizing urban mobility, there's likely to be a new top competitor in Tesla. The company has its own rideshare app and works for some time. Uber and Lyft are at a disadvantage as neither of them has made profit. Much of this has been attributed to how they relied heavily on venture capitalists and IPO finance to stay afloat, which has put them in a bind. A loss of $1 billion like Uber took in 2019 will take its toll. Uber's profit margin has been a point of increasing concern for investors. The company has collected fares from each ride to pay off each revenue and operating costs, but the amounts it doesn't earn cover the expense. Okay, so let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture of Doggie Society Endgame Masterplan. And you should thank God, thank the heavens, that Cmar is here to put this together. You should thank the heavens. Because I'm really considering limiting certain content for the chosen ones and the doggies that deserve it. And if you're just a poor doggy, you're gonna have to do some poor people work. What does poor doggies do? They have to beg. I'm sorry. You're either going to have the bones to pay, or you're going to have to beg and tell me a story. You have to go on my Telegram and say, Cmar, I don't have the money. I'm from here. And I make the choice to allow you to listen to the situation, to the data. Or you could just be like a good doggy, go to work and pay for it and enjoy it. Real life. Real life. So let me tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is this Twitter situation is going to be a super app. This Twitter situation is going to allow, it's like this. Tesla is going to be an app. Imagine, it's going to be an app, right? And then when he have his app, it's going to have functionality with monetization, passing cryptocurrency. So let me paint it. You're going to have a wallet on there. You're going to have Doge, you're going to have Doge, you possibly have Bitcoin as well. And you're going to be able to reward people. Let's do it like Twitter right here. Instead of this is my prediction. Instead of this blue, it's going to be a pink heart. It's going to be a pink heart, just like the Doge heart. It's going to be pink. And then instead of, you're going to have it might say wallet or something right here. And then, no, not a wallet. It's going to be like Cash App. Like how you could put at, it's going to be like at King Harry III. And you can actually send me money when you put at King Harry III. Like right here, it's going to be at King Harry III. You can send it. You can tip it, like a tip bot. Also in this app, which you have to pay for as well, this is not a free app. This is not a free app. This app, you're going to have to pay for it. The reason why you're going to have to pay for it is because you're going to have access to so much shit. You're going to have access to cheaper fares on Uber. But this is the cool part that I'm going to tell you that you guys probably don't even know. Let me tell you. There will be a day that Teslas are going to be everywhere. They're going to be all through the city. There's primarily going to be in rural areas. The reason why is because in certain areas, you don't have drivers. So if you don't have drivers, it's hard for the business to expand. So what happens is these cars are going to be driving themselves. So if they drive themselves, you don't have to worry about paying for a driver. You don't have to worry. And then now you have to pay for a driver. That means the costs get cheap. So that means that the car can drive to the electric shop, and there's going to be possibly humans that their job is going to be only when the electric car pull up, charge it, take it out, the car's gone. Another car come up, they're going to scan it. Beep, they're going to scan the car. Okay, I'm scanning it. You're gonna charge it up, and the people are going to be assisting the Tesla bots, because every time you just press, you're gonna just like, I want an Uber, and it's gonna pull up. It's gonna just pull up, right? And then that's all going to be integrated in your experience with this app. You're going to have the ability to tip people. You're going to have a communication functionality, like video chat. It's going to be like Facebook, so you're going to be able to, like Instagram. So just think about Instagram. You can call, you can video chat, you can send money. They're going to have the Uber, but it's going to be only Teslas. What else? You're going to have the food situation, so you can order food, because they're going to be partnering. This app is going to be partnering with other people, because they're competitive. They're going to be able to compete with anybody. So they're going to have that where you can order food, and then people are going to bring you the food. But in the future, they're just going to put the food in the car. Like Domino's with AGI Singularity, they have the Domino's car. The car is going to just drive with pizza in it, and when it parks, you're like, oh, my pizza's outside. You walk and you scan the barcode, or the NPC or whatever, it's going to flip, and then you get your pizza out nice and hot. So they're going to be dominating the transportation industry. They're going to be dominating so much. The reason why I think that this Twitter situation is going to be so big, because they have to own everything. They like before, the public had stocks. That shit is gone now. That shit is gone. It's a private company, which means that they're going to be so big. They're going to be so big. It's going to be so big. It might be a pink Tesla. I don't know, but I'm thinking hearts. I'm thinking hearts for the logo. But it's going to be similar to that. So it's going to be a communication feature. It's going to be YouTube too. It's going to allow people. It's going to reward content creators. So it's going to have a functionality where it's going to incentivize. Listen to me. It's going to incentivize people to put their content on there. But what's going to end up happening is the money is going to be better on Twitter than YouTube. So now he's going to compete with YouTube, because the profit margin is going to be better. So you're going to pay $8 a month to basically have YouTube Premium, to basically to be able to watch your stuff. So $8 a month, you watch your videos without commercials. You have access to a lift, a discounted rate in the beginning, a discounted rate with Uber. You're going to be able to have and if you keep staying in the app, listen, if you keep being a good doggy, by only doing things in the app, you're going to be getting rewarded. You're going to be getting extra points. You're going to have extra milestones and stuff like, oh, you just qualified for 50% off with this, to incentivize you to stay in the app. Because in reality, it's all about data. Swallow that. The blood of a blood on the ground. The reason why, because they need the data to make sure that the robots are the best that they can be. And you have to understand that. They need what they need to make sure that their product doesn't malfunction bad. Because their AI and consciousness and these products, these future-proof products, are going to exist on a mass scale. So they need a lot of data. They need a lot of trial and error. They need a lot of shit to unravel this shit. They have to. Because we're competing with other people in the world. Other countries in the world. It's all competition. Who's going to be the leader of the fourth industrial revolution? It's deep, man. It's over deep. Doggie Society, Endgame Masterplan. So, as I said all that, now look at this again. Look at it one more time. Don't that make sense now? Let's look at it. Don't that make sense, don't it? It makes sense now, don't it? Out of everything I said and everything I predict, when you look at this picture one more time, it makes sense. Crypto's my retirement. Doggie Society, Endgame, Masterplan. Guys, have an excellent day.
One man, one plan.